afternoon and evening, guys. Guys, this is going to be the second video in a series of exposing religion. I've given the title some thought, and it's not exposing religion, it's restoring religion and exposing cults. As looks like I was still part of this whole manipulation in calling religion a cult, as I said, exposing religion, when in fact I'm exposing the cults that are pretending to be religion. Okay, so Zionism is going to create more and more high-profile people to join their cults. When I speak about their cults, I am referring to Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Satanism. Now, let me explain nicely why I am calling these so-called religions cults. Okay, the meaning of a religion is to follow or worship a superhuman controlling power. Now, remember that. Then, the meaning of a cult is to follow or worship a object or figure. Okay, those two explain exactly what it is. Now, religion says it is the following and worship of a superhuman controlling power. Now, that proves that there should only be one religion, and that religion should be God, a superhuman controlling power, aka God. It's quite simple. One God, one religion. Now, these mainstream religions, which are cults, have the characteristics of a cult. Okay, because even in the meaning of a cult, it says that. Now, for a long time, I got this feeling while I was a Christian about Christianity and other so-called religions being a cult, because they had the same practices, they had the same characteristics as what I knew as being cults. So I looked up the meanings, and yes, a cult is a system of religious veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. Now, all of your mainstream cults / religions have these characteristics. I mean, when you look at Judaism, they have the object of the Torah. Christianity, the object of the Bible. Islam, the object of the Quran. Satanism, the object of the Satanic Bible. These are objects that they follow instead of God. Then some of these so-called religions have figures as well. In Islam, you have Muhammad. In Christianity, you have Jesus. These are figures that they follow instead of God. So most of these so-called religions have the characteristics of a cult. Now, people will disagree. Now, the people that will disagree and get upset and fight me about this is people that are blinded by demons and the enemy. I mean, these examples is so clear. I mean, it's obvious. A cult is when they follow a figure or object. All of these so-called religions have exactly that. then the meaning of a religion is to follow a superhuman controlling power, aka God. You see, that is why there is only one religion, which is God. And that is why there are so many different cults, like Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Satanism, Luciferians. Those are cults, and that's why there are so many. Now, what the enemy has done is he has manipulated the meaning of a cult, and he has given it a new word, religion. In other words, the enemy has destroyed the meaning of religion, and the enemy has given a cult the meaning of a religion. It's like the enemy is hiding in plain sight. I mean, we all grew up being taught that a cult is a religion. I mean, all so-called religions, mainstream religions, I'm going to call them mainstream religions as the cult, they all follow an object and or a figure. And we were taught from a very young age that this is a religion, which is false, as a religion follows God, a superhuman controlling power. Cults follow an object or a figure. I mean, this is so, it's so easy. But people will still get upset and they will still fight. They get so upset they block me just because I am pointing out the obvious. I mean, if someone knew God, they would not fight the truth. They would embrace the truth and they would actually investigate the truth. But instead of doing that, and because they have given demons and other spirits permission to possess them and to guide them, they get very upset when a person shares the truth. Why? I don't know. It's because their judgment and their choices are not their own, but it's rather the spirits and the demons that they've allowed to guide them that is making the decisions. So as soon as these spirits see and realize that someone like me are exposing the lies and showing the hidden truth in plain sight, they're all up in arms. Instead of embracing the truth, instead of returning to God and breaking the bondage the enemy has caused. I mean, let's say you're a child. Now I grow up in this society where a cult is seen as a religion, as what happened with me. Now, let's say this society teaches me that red is green. I will believe this because everybody in that society that I am going to get in contact with all believe that red is green. And because of that, and because it's taught that red is green, I am going to believe that. When I get older and someone comes along and they point out to me that red is red and not green, I will not believe that person, because everyone I know and everyone that has taught me that red is green. So the chances that I will actually investigate this or look into it is very, very slim. Now people will ask me, but why then? Why are you even bothering to share the truth? Well, I'm sharing the truth because I have to. Because God has shown me the truth and I need to share the truth. You see, this is where God comes in. God will guide and open the eyes of those the message was meant to. those who need to break free and away from the bondage that the enemy has created by teaching things falsely will be broken when God intervenes. My job as a follower of God and a lover of truth is to share what God has shown me. Because even if only 1 or 2 people understand the message and look into my message and return to God and truth, then I have done what God has asked of me. And really, people that truly love God and that truly want to follow God, they will embrace the truth, no matter what the consequences is. If this means that you are going to have to be rejected by those you love and those close to you, so be it, because God is more important and the truth is more important than having a life that is easy. I mean, these cults look after each other. They do. So, yeah, my dogs are going wild, so I'm going to stop the video here now. But you guys do understand, and I really hope that someone looks into what I'm saying. And I pray that God will open the eyes of these people and they will return back to God, that they will follow God instead of a book, that they will follow God instead of a figure. God, all of your truth, all in your will. So let it be.